Everything you need to know about stevia sweeteners. What are stevia sweeteners? Stevia sweeteners are no-calorie sweeteners that can be used to lower one's intake of added sugars while still providing satisfaction from enjoying the taste of something sweet. Like other no-calorie sweeteners, stevia sweeteners are intensely sweet. Stevia sweeteners range from being 200 to 350 times sweeter than sugar, and as such only small amounts of stevia sweeteners are needed to match the sweetness provided by sugar. How are stevia sweeteners produced? Stevia sweeteners are derived from the leaves of the Stevia rebaudiana, Bertoni, plant, an herbal shrub native to South America. The stevia plant has been used for food and medicinal purposes for hundreds of years, and its leaves and crude extracts have been sold as a dietary supplement. Steviol glycosides all have a common basic backbone called steviol. What happens to stevia sweeteners after consumption? Steviol glycosides are not absorbed in the upper gastrointestinal tract and therefore do not contribute to any calories or impact blood glucose levels. When they reach the colon, gut microbes cleave off the glucose molecules and use them as an energy source. Are stevia sweeteners safe to consume? Yes. High-purity steviol glycosides are generally recognized as safe, GRAS, a regulatory review process category used by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA. A 2018 scientific review found that studies conducted since 2008 raised no concerns for exceeding the ODI of the major low and no-calorie sweeteners, including stevia sweeteners, in the general population. 8 For more on how ODIs are set, see the What is an ODI? What is an ODI? The acceptable daily intake, or ODI, is the average daily intake over a lifetime that is expected to be safe for human consumption based on significant research. 9 It is derived by determining the no observed adverse effect level, or NOAEL, which is the highest intake level found to have no adverse effects in lifetime studies in animal models, divided by 100.10, setting the ODI 100 times lower than the upper level found to have no adverse effects in toxicology studies adds a margin of safety that helps ensure that human intakes will be safe. What is GRA? Food ingredients permitted for use in the U.S. fall into one of two categories: food additives which require review prior to approval from the FDA, or generally recognized as safe, GRAS, ingredients. Can children consume stevia sweeteners? Yes. Stevia metabolism is the same in healthy children as it is in healthy adults. 11 As such, the FDA and GECFA have concluded that high-purity stevia sweeteners are safe for children to consume within the ODI. Can pregnant and breastfeeding women consume stevia sweeteners? Yes. While no published research has examined possible effects of purified steviol glycosides on pregnant and lactating women, several landmark studies in animals have demonstrated no adverse reproductive or developmental effects on mothers or their offspring, even when animals were exposed to levels more than 100 times the ODI, every day, over long periods of time. 17,18 After reviewing the safety evidence, regulatory agencies like the EFSA, FDA and GECFA have determined that stevia sweeteners are safe for the general population, including pregnant and breastfeeding women, when consumed within the limits of the ODI. Can people with diabetes consume stevia sweeteners? Yes. Foods and beverages made with stevia sweeteners are frequently recommended to people with diabetes as an alternative to sugar-sweetened foods and beverages and as a way to help these individuals satisfy their desire for sweet taste while managing carbohydrate intake. Can stevia help with weight loss or weight maintenance? Substituting foods and beverages sweetened with stevia sweeteners for their full sugar counterparts can play a role in weight loss and/or weight management. A 2020 systematic review and meta-analyses of intervention studies concluded that low-calorie sweetener consumption can help reduce body weight by decreasing overall caloric intake. 51 Researchers examined 88 sustained intervention studies that included objective measurements of body weight and BMI and the use of relevant comparators. Can stevia sweeteners make me hungrier? Highly palatable foods activate brain regions of reward and pleasure. This positive association has been hypothesized to enhance appetite, and, if left unchecked, the resulting increase in food intake may contribute to overweight and obesity. 55 Low-calorie sweeteners can also lead to a stimulation of reward pathways by activating sweet taste receptors, but they are not a source of calories. What about the gut microbiome? Although research on the gut microbiome is still in its infancy, the microbes living in our intestinal tract have become recognized as potentially significant contributors to our health. What's the bottom line? All types of foods and beverages, including those made with stevia sweeteners, can have a place in a variety of healthy eating patterns. Stevia sweeteners have been considered raw in the US since 2008, and their safety has been acknowledged by many international health agencies.